That's another problem. Let's talk about all my problems today. We'll talk about everything wrong with Daniel. I think I'm finally realizing it. Okay, you guys, today I am starting something new. I'm gonna use my planner. I've had it. This is the second one, actually.
2 months left of the year.
No, it's an 18-month one. No, it's not. It is an 18-month one, and I've gotten to there are only 2 months left. Okay, but for real, I bought one last time, and I loved it. I never used it. I bought another one this year because I love it. It's so beautiful. It's scripture in it and everything, and I love it. Okay, like, look. August, do not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. It's just beautiful. But it is empty. We're committing to a new thing.
That boy's in mint condition, so if someone in like 20 years is like, man, I wish I had a planner from 2023, Danielle's gonna be like, I got you.
I got you. No, there are some months where I colored things. Look.
This week I scribbled.
That's a child. Oh, there's more children's drawings. Okay. Like this.
Danielle, you're the best.
Look, see? Okay, see?
September was
See?
good.
September. Didn't we host Sukkot? Yeah, that was a busy month, and I'm glad I had this. There's more stuff.
Okay, all right, okay.
So it's not completely new, but it's fairly new to me. But really, we need to like get organized. We have been living by the seat of our pants.
In Chaosville.
Yeah, just, it basically is like running around and just putting out one fire after the other when you don't have a plan and you have a large family. So we're trying to like just get on track, get on top of things, meal planning, planning out like business things, like just planning out, you know, but structuring our homeschool, like just a little bit more structure than we've had the last several months. John's got a baby. He's about to go lay him down. So John is gonna sit down with me. He was walking Cohen to sleep, but you're gonna lay him down?
Yeah.
Israel's napping. What? He never naps, but he's napping now. And then the rest of our kids are downstairs playing quietly for now. So we are gonna try to get some stuff done. Boo. I hope he doesn't wake up. This might not last long. Anyway, before we dive into our little planning session for the day, you guys, this is the coolest thing. Let me tell you, how long have we had children?
12 years.
Yeah, 12 years. Like multiple children, you know, 8 of them over 12 years. And we've never had a video monitor or any baby monitor. We've never had a baby monitor. Banoke sent us this and we're super pumped on it, especially John, because it's been on his wish list for 12 years now. So it's gonna be amazing for nap time. Clearly you can see little Cohen, he's sleeping there, but then you can also change it because there's 2 cameras and I can see my kids downstairs. Hello. How's it going? How did you eat all of those already? Slow down. Turn and wave. So like earlier today, I made them clean up down there. It was a disaster zone, as it is when they are down there unattended. We just set this up. But the first thing we did was like, while they're cleaning and I'm up here making breakfast or whatever it was this morning, I was telling them, okay, you missed that over there, go do this. And so we were able to like monitor their progress. Okay, so it comes with 2 cameras, which is super cool because we can split screen it, watch Cohen sleep and watch them, make sure that they're cleaning or doing what they're supposed to be doing, or just like generally not destroying things.
So it's also, this is completely run off of the antennas, not Wi-Fi, so there's no concerns. Yeah, it's an antenna. There's no concerns of like someone hacking your Wi-Fi.
Which is a reason that I didn't want like a big, you know, all those stories of people hacking into the baby monitors and like, wow.
Yeah.
So like that's a big reason why I was like, there's no point to get one, John. We really don't. But this doesn't use Wi-Fi.
No, it doesn't. And I really love this split screen feature. I was playing with it earlier and I was like, this thing is way cooler than I realized it was, because you can switch the different cameras. I don't know if you can see here, but it goes like a green box around which camera you're on. You can talk to each one individually. You can also change the camera. So like right here, we're not a little very centered. Oh, I'm on the wrong camera. It's on this camera. You can change the camera placement on each camera individually too.
That, John.
So you can change the camera placement.
I think oh yeah. So you can do that when it's split screen, or this is actually nice because I could just set it next to me and see both at the same time.
Right.
So it goes like 1,000 feet, which means we could literally walk down through. Like right now, everybody's pretty happy. It's quiet. If I was like, hey, let's go for a date. Let's go for a walk. We could just walk down to our creek.
Yep.
And we could stay there for 23 hours because this battery, that's how long the battery lasts. So, 22 and a half. We'd probably want to come back and give it a little buffer.
Obviously.
And make sure we were back before it died. But
Carry it all around.
like it's a portable video monitor. Yeah, that's cool. Because like, one, it sets up by itself. I can still use my phone. My phone's not preoccupied. And, oh my gosh. And and you get cute things like this all day that you get to look at. Okay, so I can just like set it here. I can keep an eye, I can work, I can use my phone. If I need to get up and like go to the kitchen and do something, I just take it with me. It's really cool. Like I'm sold out for this.
Yeah.
This thing is like $200. If you use our discount code, it's even less. We'll put that in the description so you can check it out. It is called Binhook, and it is probably the coolest video monitor I've ever seen. Are you happy?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Super happy with it. So now I feel like we can actually get some stuff done.
And keep an eye on these kids and not let them destroy the basement area like they usually do.
Anyway, so that's it. This is our keys to efficiency. Planning. Get out your planner and actually use it. Baby monitor. Keep an eye on your children, all of them, at the same exact time. But now to actually fill this in, which we'll start by just crossing off all the days that have already gone by.
Yeah.
We're making progress.
We did it.
We need to figure out the rest of this year, figure out our groceries. This is something that's not a strength for me. If you guys have tips on planning, being productive in your life, systems, bonus points if you have a large family. Bonus points if you can't eat gluten. But we're looking for your tips for like, I don't know, how do you organize your chores? Our kids have chores that they do every day, simple like repetitive things. But like, how do you get to the deep cleaning and organize that? I know some friends do it by room, like this, you're assigned to this space, you're assigned to this space. Some do it by like day of the week. This day we tackle, windows and windowsills. This day we tackle walls. And I want to hear what works for other people because I've been too afraid to like commit to one. That's another problem. Let's talk about all my problems today. On today's vlog, we'll talk about everything wrong with Daniel. I think I have ADHD.
Man.
I think I'm finally realizing it. I just feel like, all of those are good in different ways, but which one's the best? Instead of just trying one, I don't know. Why do I have to know which one to try? I want the one that won't fail.
That's your problem, is being unwilling to fail.
I'm afraid to fail, so I don't even try. Oh my gosh, but really I could actually cry thinking about that because that is a big struggle of mine. So I'd love to say that we've come here today to share with you our planning tips, how we organize things, how we effectively plan our lives and our schedules and our routines
But we're trying to figure that out.
But we don't. We have never been good at that. I've always been, I don't know, have you?
No.
Oh, see? Usually one marries the other.
Yeah, I always have done better having a structure in place and me integrating into that structure.
I'm not trying to do Jesus with an eyeball. You've never been good at it either?
No, I've always, I'm better at just integrating into a system that's already in place.
Yeah, so I think I've learned that about myself, that we're not the best, but I need structure. I need it, crave it, need organization and structure. I'm just not good at implementing it from scratch. John is the exact same way, and so we're trying to change that. So we've started to implement things, I think it's just bit by bit to try to change that. We have a very consistent chore chart where before we were kind of you do the dishes today and you do this, and because they would complain about it, we finally were nope, we're just sticking to the same thing, and if you complain about it, you're gonna do it morning and night every day until you stop complaining. So that actually worked. I mean, they never got that far. So like one does dishes in the morning, one does them at night. And we've been doing that for several months now. And it has like,
Now it's habitual for them that they just do it.
so that's like one thing. John was just talking the other day about like our cow. She has a calf with her now, so if we wanted to not milk her, if we had, you know, a lot of stuff on our plate, and on Saturdays we do, that's our day off where we just don't milk. The calf drinks the milk, so we don't have to worry about issues. But he said that he likes milking her every day because it gives you like consistency and discipline.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's structure. It's an area of like, I know I have to milk her, you know, I like to by this certain time. And so it kind of starts every day the same way. I mean,
Well, it's like the less you do something, the more you're like, oh, I don't really want to do that. Like even whenever I used to do the dishes every single day, or at least most days, when your mom would come in town, she'd take over and do the dishes for like 3 or 4 or 5 days straight. I'd be like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. But whenever she didn't, I was like in the groove and like I
and
just
not
did it.
minding
I was
it.
doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I minded it, but I also
Well, that was also like once a day, so it was like huge pile of
yeah, it
dishes
was,
all the time.
but I was okay doing it, and then once she did it, it felt like this burden that just got placed back, and it's like because there wasn't the consistency was gone.
Well, so that's why like even like a day to plan is part of the plan. Is sit down, let's organize the next week of our life. Let's make sure we know what meals, what groceries we need, what, you know, videos of things we have coming up, what just whatever. Homeschool, field trips, like everything we're trying to do, we're trying to get it in some sort of rhythm, routine, so there's somewhat consistency. I still think that like having flexibility is important. You have to be able to adapt. I do not want my children to grow up and not know how to like flex and adapt and pivot. You know, if they need to, you hit a wall, like pivot, figure it out, figure out how to move forward instead of just getting stuck where you are. I think that's so
I think
valuable.
they have that part down.
Yeah,
I think now
that's-
it's going.
That's because that's my strength. That's where I'm the strongest, is in my ability to pivot and figure it out. Except for when it comes to this. So anyway, I wish we could say we had all these answers for you, but this is the part of this community where we're coming to you and asking you for help and asking you to give us any tips, tricks, advice, wisdom you have on organizing life with a big family. Again, bonus points if it comes from an ADHD perspective, because I think that might be helpful for me.
I guess we'll see y'all later.
Yeah, we look forward to hearing your thoughts and your help. Help us, please. If you're a professional
Call
life
us.
organizer,
Call me.
let us know.